If you actually want to get lean this year, the odds are stacked against you. More than 80% of people who try end up failing. But there are 3 simple science-backed steps that have helped me and many other people beat the odds and get leaner than ever. But before we get into the first step, let me create a realistic timeline for you. To reach about 15% body fat percentage, if you're currently at around 30% body fat percentage, then it'll take you roughly 25 weeks. If you're currently around 25% body fat percentage, then it'll take you around 17 weeks. And if you're around 20% body fat percentage, then it'll take you around 9 weeks to reach the 15% body fat percentage goal. This is an estimate for those of you who are actually going to stick to your plan. If you're having struggles picking the right gym split for you, we have a video ranking each split, so go watch that after this video. Step 1. Correct your diet. Your diet is without a doubt going to drive most of your results. In summary, your overall calories burnt need to be less than your overall calories eaten. You need to improve your food environment. I personally wouldn't be able to walk past a pack of cookies without eating at least one. So to solve the issue, just throw them all away or hide them in places that are difficult to get to, like the top of a tall shelf. And for healthy snacks, do the opposite. You also need to be careful about what you're doing while you eat. Studies show that watching TV while eating is the #1 factor resulting in obesity. So when you do eat, try to shut everything down and just be in the present. But what actually should you be eating? The best food to be eating for fat loss is protein. Providing your body with enough protein while training will help grow muscle while simultaneously losing fat. But how much protein should you actually be having? Research shows that having around 0.8 grams per pound of your body weight per day is optimal. So if you weigh around 180 pounds, you should be having around 140 grams of protein per day. This is what around 30 grams of protein actually looks like in everyday food. Pick one of these to have with each of your meals, and you should be able to hit your daily target. In 1995, a team of researchers ranked foods that make you full compared to foods that don't. The most filling foods were potatoes, oats, brown pasta, whole grain bread, lean proteins, apples, and oranges. So 80% of the time, try to eat these and keep the other 20% for snacks to eat for fun. Step 2. Exercise. So we've got your diet covered, but what actually are the best exercises to get lean? Well, luckily for us, a recent meta-analysis ranked several different fat loss protocols from most to least effective, and lifting weights was the most effective method. The reason lifting weights is great for fat loss is similar to why eating more protein helps with fat loss. Lifting weights tells your body to keep your muscle and burn fat for energy instead. Use your diet to do the hard work of creating most of your calorie deficit, but lift weights 3 to 5 times per week to make sure you're losing fat, not muscle. But this doesn't mean you hit the gym and then sloth around the rest of the day. One of the reasons why people fail to get lean during a diet is because they subconsciously get lazier and reduce the number of steps they take as they get leaner and leaner. To avoid this, start tracking your daily steps. Try to build up to at least 7,000 steps per day. Apply everything we went through so far, and you should be able to lose about 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week. Repeat that for several weeks, and eventually you'll be at your goal body fat percentage, but we all know that's much easier said than done. Eating healthy, tracking your calories, doing your workouts, and getting enough steps every single day can get overwhelming. But there's 3 consistency hacks that I found make people far more likely to stick it through and succeed. The first is what I like to call the power of 60%. One study compared those who track their calories at least 60% of the time to those who track less than 30% of the time, and those who track inconsistently, so maybe like 80% on some weeks but less than 30% on other weeks. Can you guess which group lost the most fat? Yep, the 60% group. So instead of aiming for perfection, just aim to hit your goals at least 60% of the time. And if you look at this on a weekly basis, that's just 4 or 5 days out of the week only. Once that becomes easy, should you then aim for more? Now, as for the second consistency hack, let's say you were going on a road trip across the country. What would happen if you tried to do the drive all in one go? While you might start off strong, eventually you'd burn out and run out of gas. The same is true with dieting. As much as we want to get to the end destination as quickly as possible, we need to take breaks every now and then to recharge in the fitness world. Now, the last consistency tip I have has to do with your belly fat. Most people, if after 6 weeks of dieting they see no change in their belly, they assume it's not working and they quit. But your body saves the best for last. Usually, your body will start by losing fat around your chest, shoulders, arms, back, and even your face. Only once it's lost enough fat from those areas, then it will start to make its way down to your upper stomach area, and then finally your lower belly fat. Unfortunately, there's no way to specifically target these areas. The real secret is just sticking it out for longer. Stick to everything in this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.